What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood, back on IE Network, and this is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor, Behind the Industry.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices and the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. I put together my own news stories. I don't report. Let me stop lying. I do report from other sites, but, lately I've been trying to do my own report. And we're going to start this thing off with Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber. So everybody's going crazy because Justin Bieber, after coming off when I guess it was about 2 months ago, he unfollowed his former manager, Scooter Braun. He unfollowed another person too that was from his team. Now he has unfollowed Usher. Now a lot of people have been waiting to see when Justin Bieber was either going to say something about this Diddy incident or just unfollow Diddy. Well, he has done neither. He has not said anything about the incident with Diddy, anything about these cases against Diddy, and now he's unfollowed Usher. Now, if you remember, everyone was expecting Justin Bieber to perform with Usher on the Super Bowl stage. He did not. He declined. He did give him a message later saying, "Love you always, brother. You bringing the A to the big stage." So it looked like it wasn't any issue. And Usher is still following him, but he is no longer following Usher. Now, a lot of people said, "Oh, this is a big deal. This means something's coming." What's coming? What? I mean, I can't stand when content creators go, "Oh, guys, this is it. It's something big. Something big's gonna happen." What? You're just gonna say something big's gonna happen, but you're not gonna, I don't know what. But no. How can you say you don't know what, but you say something big's gonna happen? Like what? Some people are saying, "Oh, he believes he's gonna now snitch on Diddy." Justin Bieber is not snitching on Diddy. If you notice, whenever people are snitching, it's most of the time when people are down, they're down to their last buck, or they're now down and out, and then they feel as though they have to come up some way. If your career is popping and it's at the height of heights, you're not going to be snitching out Diddy or talk about somebody touched you. Or it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Celebrities rarely snitch out celebrities when it comes to stuff like that. Only rappers snitch each other out. So, shout out to Justin Bieber. We're going to see, is it a big deal? Let me know if you think it's a big deal that he unfollowed Usher. And if you think it's a big deal and you think it's something else, let me know. Put down in the comments what you think is going to happen. Put your head on the slab. So then when it doesn't happen, I can come back to and say, you were wrong. Admit you were wrong. All right, and if I turn out wrong, saying there's nothing big, then I'll say I'm wrong. I'll admit I was wrong. So let me know down in the comments what you think.
We wasn't fucking, but we was cool. Stop fucking playing with me. I ain't listen. I ain't listen after you and your mama robbed me. Yeah, you and your mom robbed me cold. Wipe my nose. So you stop fucking playing with me.
Guys, you know what? I've been alright all 2025. But this morning, motherfuckers decided to disturb my peace. So since people want to disturb my peace, I'm going to disturb everybody's fucking peace myself. I cannot wait to put my album out because I'm going to violate I really didn't want to put my business out, but I'm going to put my business out in this fucking album. I just, you know what?
No cards. I don't know what. Again, sis, your album's not coming out. I've already come to that conclusion. We're already sitting at February. February is within a couple of weeks, and there's no sign of a single. There's no talk of the album. everything that you've been talked about over the last year had nothing to do with music, except for the Miami song. And right around then, I started getting hyped up. I was like, "Oh, trophies, Miami." Thought we was gonna start hearing some back-to-back singles. But nowadays, you're not even talking about your music. You keep saying you're gonna put the album out, or you're putting the album out at the top of 2025. There's no talk of it, and we're already in February. So I have no faith whatsoever that Cardi B's even putting out an album. But she also went on to say that pretty much Offset's a deadbeat. He did not buy her kids anything for Christmas, right? And she did that. He did that out of spite, according to Cardi B. Wow, Offset. If Offset, now you got 48 hours to respond. She's saying you're a deadbeat. She's saying you didn't get her kids nothing for Christmas. So are you gonna now come back with in the camera with a bunch of Christmas presents and saying who didn't get them no presents and stuff like that? So y'all let me know down in the comments, man. I'm so tired of Cardi B and Offset. Offset divorce Cardi B. Stop holding on to the papers. Stop holding on and not signing the divorce papers on purpose. Let the woman go. Offset is such a lame, and we did not hear about. We're not gonna say not hear about, but everybody knows that nobody was paying attention to Offset and Amigos, right? It was like, oh, all I heard was dudes saying Takeoff is the best. Girls were saying Quavo, 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 and Offset was like, okay, Jan. He was like Jan on the Brady Bunch. You know how on the Brady Bunch he'd be like, oh, Cindy, she's so little, she's so cute, and Marsha, oh, she's so pretty, she's the hot one. And then it was like, sure, Jan. That's how Offset was with the Migos. Nobody was talking about Offset. And then all of a sudden he started dating Cardi B, and now women, oh, he's so sexy. Or all the women now are cheating making cheat on Cardi B, helping them cheat on Cardi B with Offset. Now all the women wanted Offset all of a sudden. That's because they saw him with Cardi B. And they wanted to say, oh, what is it about Offset that Cardi B finds so attractive? We got to find out what that is. That's all that is with Offset, y'all. So y'all let me know down in the comments about this, her getting robbed. I heard it had something to do with she gave them money to go do something for the kid, buy something for the kids, and they never bought it. And they didn't give her money back. That's what I heard. And I also heard that he put something from Cardi's money, but he ended up putting something in his mother's name. Bought something putting his mother's name. So I'm going to check out and see exactly what she meant by that. I'm going to reach out to Cardi B, see if I can get an answer. But let me know down in the comments what you think about Cardi being Offset, being a deadbeat, and, Offset's mother robbing Cardi B with him. Moving on to this fine-ass sexy beast, Beyonce, the queen of music, and this is why she's the queen of music. Not just because of the music, but Beyonce has donated $2.5 million to the fire relief in L.A., for relief for the L.A. fires. Shout out to Beyonce, $2.5 million. I actually seen some people look at that talking about, oh, that's it? How much are you donating? $2.5 million is not enough. If she would have donated $5, they would have said, that's it. Oh, you're almost a billionaire. You're a billionaire and you're only donating $5 million. How much are you donating? Some people ain't donating nothing. Shout out to Beyonce, man. The queen of music. She's also the queen of accounting. Because Beyonce and the IRS have come to a agreement that she only owes about $700, where they originally said she owed $2.7 million. So Beyonce went head to head with the IRS, and of course, you got to help the IRS. Beyonce, $700 and about $9. That's all she's got to pay. Shout out to Beyonce, man, sticking to her guns. But is there anything that this woman loses at? She don't lose at nothing. Oh, except album of the year. And finally, Queen of Music doing Queen of Music things, showing class and humility. She was set to make a big announcement, I believe on the 14th, but then she canceled and said she'll do it some other time due to respect for the victims of of the LA fires. Now, everybody acts as though that's not a big deal. But if Beyonce would have put out an announcement and said, "Hey, I'm announcing my tour," or "Hey, I'm announcing this," they would have said, "Oh, don't you see all those people's houses that burnt up in LA and you're talking about a tour? You're talking about announcing something. She's so selfish." But now that she went and said, she's going to postpone it due to the respect for the people of the fires, nobody gives any props for that. Everybody says, so what? Nobody gives any props for that. But if she would have just said, well, forget them fires, I'm announcing, everybody would have been crucifying her. So I'm going to give you your props, Beyonce. You are a true lady, a true queen with humility, empathy, sympathy, and you deserve all the flowers. This is why you're the queen of music. Shout out to Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter. Moving on to the boy Drizzy Drake, and then Drizzy Drake, he dismissed his petition that he had for UMG and Spotify, but then he has now filed a defamation lawsuit, a full lawsuit on Universal Music Group, and it is a defamation suit. He says, UMG used Not Like Us to tear down my career. I'm getting this from TMZ. Drake is not backing down in the war against his own label. In fact, he's now up the ante by suing Universal Music Group for spreading the false and malicious narrative he's a PDF. TMZ Hip Hop has learned. Drake filed a defamation case Wednesday morning in federal court in NYC, ripping UMG for releasing and promoting Kendrick Lamar's vicious diss track, Not Like Us. In the docs obtained by TMZ Hip Hop, Drake says UMG knew full well Kendrick's lyrics and images, the music video, referring to Drake as a PDF, were false and dangerous. In a suit, he calls Kendrick's hit filled with inflammatory and shocking allegations, was a goldmine for UMG, and he says that they had an ulterior financial motive in promoting it. Drake claims his label was doing everything it could to pump Not Like Us because it knew it would devalue his music and brand and therefore give UMG leverage in a future contract negotiations with Drake. Keep in mind, Drake's last UMG contract signed in 2022 was a blockbuster deal worth reported $400 million. Drake says he's got bought receipts to show how far the label went to turn Kendrick's song into an anthem. According to the suit, UMG played a third party to use bots to increase song streams by at least 30 million and engage in pay-for-play scheme with at least one radio promoter. He claimed UMG attached the label chart topper to Not Like Us, despite knowing that the title was based on fraudulent data. It also clears Drake. It's clear Drake's very mindful of what's going down in New Orleans in a month. In the suit, he claims UMG was in on getting Kendrick the Super Bowl halftime gig, so the song could be performed on that massive stage, which he calls one of the most significant cultural events of the year. You gotta wonder, will the NFL and Fox, which is airing the Super Bowl, allow Kendrick to use these PDF lyrics when he performs? Look, I understand what Drake is doing, and I said from the beginning he's just sued for defamation. Because people can try to act like that's not a big deal. Oh, it's just battle rap. No, it's bigger than battle rap when it comes to Drake. This is not a battle rap. This was on record. Battling on smack is different from battling on record. If you're just battling on a smack DVD or whatever, guys tend to say anything. I mean, they talk about people's dead mothers or whatever. You're battling on a record with the biggest rap in the world. It's not like Kendrick said, "Oh yeah, your baby mama's a 304," or I seen you sleeping with a man. I mean, if he's saying on record, even if he's saying about the ghostwriters, or I caught you sleeping with Sexy Red, or whatever the case may be, even if you say I caught you sleeping with a man, that's not as bad as saying you're sleeping with minors. And you're putting it out there and everybody's taking, you seeing all the meat, everybody's taking it as fact. So I get where he's going with it. And I get the reason why. But him pulling out the lawsuit against Spotify and UMG just takes away everybody's saying now. So it wasn't for the other artists like you claim. It was for you. It was clearly for you. And at the end of the day, it's not going to be a good look for Drake, even if he wins the defamation suit. Everybody's going to say, oh, now, people keep saying, oh, now we're suing during rap battles. They try to act like they don't understand it. But again, it's not going to be a good look for Drake either way. But I do get why he fined the defamation suit. You just get when you're the biggest artist in the world, you just can't go around making false accusations that you know are false or you have no proof of. So we'll see how it's going to play out. I don't think he's going to win the lawsuit, but you never know because it was definitely defamation. And finally, moving on to these two fine chocolate bars who are fighting. The girls are fighting. Megan Thee Stallion, in a 22-page response to a motion to dismiss, has responded back to Milagro Gramz and pretty much said, nah, no can do. They were responding back to Milagro Gramz' motion to dismiss. And in this response back, they pretty much said that she damaged Megan's mental health, tried to cause her unrepairable damage to her reputation by saying after the court case has been decided that she was lying in court about getting shot, and more so pushed a fake adult video that she knew was fake, according to Megan and her attorneys, saying that, pushed that video that she knew was a deep fake video, and that, they're not having it. This should not be dismissed. They put in a bunch of their points. Then they submitted, I guess, some of Milagro's tweets. She says here, if anything, the transcript only reinforced that the defendant led readers to believe that she had an undisclosed basis for saying Miss P lied. For instance, the transcript reflects her stating, so then this N-word gonna sit up here and say, why would she lie? B, am I in the Twilight Zone? Did you ask me why Megan would lie like she ain't lied 11 times? Even if defendant's statements were considered opinion-sounding, the sweeping language with which she accuses Ms. P of lying implies to readers knowledge of undisclosed false facts. And this is auctionable. And then they give a case note or whatever. They gave a example. When a speaker accuses another plaintiff of lying, the accusation implies a knowledge of facts that the accused told an untruth, even if the speaker states the facts upon which he bases his opinion. If those facts are either incorrect or incomplete, or if his assessment of them is erroneous, the statement may still imply a false insertion of facts. So basically what they're saying is Milagro was making it seem like, everybody, it's common knowledge that she lied, that she's lying. And so people who are not really familiar with the case are going to be saying, it's common knowledge she lied? Okay, I didn't know that. And what they're basically citing are some of the things Milagro was saying online. What they think is the smoking gun is the deep fake video that they said Milagro referred to online. I think she was like, check my comments for the video, something like that. And that she didn't say, here's the video, but she said, go check my comments or check my likes for the link to the video. So Megan's team has responded back and said, no, we're going to do a full breakdown of that dismissal, along with Megan's other case. We'll probably do a live and go over both cases. Megan's other case that she has, I guess, is sexual harassment, I believe, from the photographer. So we're going to go over her dismissal and that sexual harassment case. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Catch you on